Barbs, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. My name is Skinny Minnie.
And I'm Pharaoh.
And last episode, we are going to bring Gant down. Or we're going to try and bring Gant down. In last episode, we discovered pretty much the whole SL9 incident and figured out what exactly happened. So now Gant is holding that over Lana, and we are about to break that. So yeah. Let's do this. Yes, save.
Excuse me while I eat, food right now.
He's eating Cheerios, and I'm like, how dare you eat Cheerios?
Well,
During my LP.
you can eat food during my LP.
I don't, because it's rude.
Want me to stop?
No, I'm just kidding. Now then, will the defendant, Miss Lana Skye, please take the stand? Oh, Lana.
Miss Lana Skye, you are the chief prosecutor.
Mr. Edgeworth, can you please stop eating at this instant?
I'm almost done. Okay. I'm sure you're aware of what is required of you.
Oh my god. But, Mr. Edgeworth, you already know everything. You know all that I've done these past 2 years. Yes? Please provide the court with your testimony, Miss Skye. And remember, you are under oath. We want to hear the truth. Of course, the truth. Lana, no matter what happens, I'll always be your sister. Aww.
Don't make me cry.
Oh. Now then, your testimony, if you will. First, tell us about your relationship with Gant.
Butter's awesome. Everything hinges on your testimony. You're the only chance we have to get Gant.
She's just so scared.
No.
I worked along Gant for years. There's no truth to this blackmail theory. I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago all by myself. When I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I rearranged the crime scene. And my only motivation was to get Drake convicted. Dark convicted. It had nothing to do with Emma.
I'm sorry.
Are you sure about this testimony? Your Honor, I'm confessing to a capital offense. Of course I'm sure. But Lana... If this is true, then that means Chief Gant has nothing to do with this. That's what I've been trying to tell you from the beginning. Please, Mr. Wright, you've got to help her. She's sacrificing herself because of me.
But what if she's telling the truth?
She's not. I know my own sister. Whenever she speaks stiffly like that, she's hiding something inside. Deep down, she's really screaming in agony. Ooh, that sounds familiar.
What I want to know is how does she know what I was thinking? Because I was in blue, wasn't it? Oh, whatever. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is no time to start second-guessing myself.
The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Okay.
Excuse me. All right, so
Don't die.
I'll try not to.
Okay, at least you'll try.
I worked on Gant for years. We know that. There's no truth to this blackmail theory. Let's press on that a bit.
Just a little bit. But think about it, Miss Skye. You didn't murder Detective Goodman. You told me this much yesterday in jail.
You still don't get it, do you, Mr. Wright? Any testimony you cannot present in court is useless as idle gossip. I stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. But she did not fabricate it all by herself.
Did you do so to help your sister?
Joe Dark was a serial killer. My sister almost became his last victim that day. I didn't want that incident to ruin her life.
But what she did was justifiable self-defense.
Yeah.
Seriously, come on now. She wouldn't have been charged with anything.
That's not the point. She was traumatized that day, all because of that creep. That's why I couldn't forgive him. Lana. So that's why you fabricated the evidence 2 years ago. Let's see, how did you rearrange the crime scene?
You say you did this all by yourself.
Yes.
Would you mind telling us what you found when you arrived at the crime scene?
It seems I was the first person to discover the scene. The broken prosecutor award knife was stuck in the victim's body.
What?
Oh!
Ow.
Oh. I
Ow.
hate saying that.
But Prosecutor Marshall died from an unfortunate accident.
That's only a situation you dreamed was possible.
Huh.
The reality is, it wasn't my sister who took the prosecutor's life. Fantasize all you want, Mr. Wright, but I'll never change this statement.
You mean Prosecutor Marshall wound up being killed by Dark?
Something like that.
If that is so, what happened to the other murder weapon? Dark was carrying a switchblade knife.
Oh, that was lying on the floor a little distance away. It was probably knocked away in the struggle.
That's not how it went down. She's trying to cover up her lies with even more lies.
All just to protect me. How did she read his mind?
She's creepy.
So when you found this scene like this, what did you do? After all, this is what everything boils down to. Yes. That doesn't make any sense. I broke off the tip of Dark's knife and planted it inside the wound that moved the body.
You know what? Press on that, because that seems weird.
Yeah, I'm like, how did you break off a tip of a knife and then just stick it in... And then you move the body?
But why? Why would you do that?
Why you do this, Lana?
Why? Why you do?
You of all people should know, Mr. Edgeworth. You've always had a good head on your shoulders. Oh.
My head isn't that bad, but maybe I ought to ask for the sake of the others.
Let's see, what should we ask? Why did you plant the... Well, obviously we know why she planted the knife, to make it look like Dark killed him, but why would she have to move the body?
Yeah, that does seem a little weird. When you showed up on the scene, where exactly was the victim's body?
It was where you deduced it was, by Chief Gant's desk.
But the body was found by your desk. Why did you move it there?
The reason for that is simple. Let's have the witness explain this in more detail. The reason Miss Sky moved the body. The booty.
The booty?
The pieces of the jar that shattered during the events shattered my... Words threatened my plan. Okay, let's press on that a bit.
Just a bit. Now, pieces of the jar? You mean...
Yes, that wretched jar Mr. Wright showed us earlier. In order to show that Dark committed the crime, I felt it would be more expedient to move the body.
So, when you first found the body, the jar was already...
Of course, it had been shattered to pieces. If you looked at the crime scene, it would be clear what right away would happen. Oh, please stop showing that. Neil Marshall was dead and Dark laying unconscious. In other words, the jar must have been broken during their struggle. I see.
What's the matter, Emma?
Apparently, the jar shattered at the time the crime was committed. But I have a feeling there's more to it than that.
There must be a contradiction here somewhere.
Anyway, I committed this fabrication completely alone. There's a contradiction here somewhere. Let's take a look at the evidence. Let's see.
I think it's the other statement, though.
Oh. The pieces of the jar that shattered in the events threatened my plan. There we go.
Bless you.
Oh god, that was gross. Okay.
You.
Okay, let's see. What do we want to present? I think we want to present the jar again.
Right, I mean, because it has, like, Emma on it and all that. I mean,
so that doesn't so that doesn't make any sense. If it had already written, but it was... Yeah, you'll see. Let's just present them up.
Miss Sky, I understand how you feel. You committed the crime 2 years ago to protect your sister.
You mean the forgery at the scene where Neil Marshall was murdered?
If that truth were to be exposed now, the past 2 years of your life will have been useless. Now, even so, I'm compelled to bring to everyone's attention a significant contradiction within your testimony.
Yeah. A contradiction in my testimony?
You testified, and I quote, "The pieces of the jar that shattered during the events threatened my plan."
That's right. Do you have a problem with that?
It's a simple oversight, really. You see, a message was written on this jar with the victim's blood.
Yes, the prosecutor must have written it in his final moments.
Exactly so. And this is where the contradiction lies.
Exactly, because if he was killed and then it happened during the struggle, why in the world would it be broken and has Emma's name on it?
Yep, it make no sense.
Ugh.
In order for the victim to be able to write his message on the jar, it must not have been... it must not have been broken before he died.
Ah.
He couldn't have written Emma's name on a shattered jar.
Oh.
Do you know how hard that'll be?
Yeah, gotta find the right pieces. Order, order!
Your Honor, it would appear more information is needed in regards to this jar and its bloody message.
Ooh. Oh, I get it. Bloody. Okay.
We may be missing something crucial here, or critical. Something critical? Chief Prosecutor, it seems like you're as in the dark as we are about the truth towards which we're headed.
Ooh. What?
Just tell us exactly what you saw. We'll piece together information to arrive at the truth.
Very well. The witness may now continue her testimony. Come on, Lana. You ain't gonna... Girl, shut up, girl.
Okay. She wasn't saying anything, but okay.
Excuse me. Alright. I immediately noticed the blood traces on the jar, but it was dark in the room and I didn't have time to check it out. To be safe, I wiped away the blood. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all. All I could think about was wiping them clean before they were discovered. You mean you are the one who wiped away this message in blood? I wasn't chief prosecutor at the time. She didn't think Dark was the real murderer. That's why she tried to erase the real evidence. Very well, the defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I immediately noticed the blood traces on the jar, but it was in... Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, gosh, what is going on?
I don't know.
Okay. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, but it was dark in the room and I didn't have time to check it out. To be safe, I wiped away the blood. Let's press on that a bit.
Now, I'm afraid this action of yours reveals what really happened.
What do you mean?
If you really thought Dark killed Prosecutor Marshall, you wouldn't have wiped away the blood.
What else could I have done in that situation? Lana! I only had a few moments. There wasn't enough time for me to do anything else but gather up the pieces. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all. All I could think about was wiping them clean before they were discovered. Let's press on that a bit, too.
So, you illegally rearranged the crime scene?
Yes, I don't have any excuse for my actions. I'm so sorry, Lana. I didn't know. I've treated you so badly all this time.
It's not too late. There's still plenty of time to make up. After we've gotten to the bottom of this incident.
No doubt this day will leave a permanent stain on the history of the prosecutor's office. More contradictions have surfaced in her testimony.
Your sister's really putting up a fight. She must really care about you. And still, she's not doing this the right way. I think I finally figured out the contradictions in her testimony. There's only one there's one final possibility that might turn everything around.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Where is
I think I know where it's at.
Where is it, Pharaoh? Where is it?
Okay, now, go one more. Alright. So she says the fragments were Lar, so she's sure she got them all.
She was sure.
Now, however, if you look to the jar again,
This jar
you
is
remember
important.
that there was a piece that was hidden in Gant's safe.
So technically, she is not sure that she got them all. So,
Exactly.
present the mug
Present
again.
that mug. Miss Sky, I believe this jar conceals the truth even you were unaware of.
What?
We found the final piece of this jar in Chief Gant's safe.
In Chief Gant's safe? But how?
I knew it! She really didn't know.
Dang it.
There's something even more disturbing about the final piece. There was still blood on it.
Mm-hmm. But the witness just testified that she gathered every last piece and wiped the blood off of them.
Yes, which leaves us with only one explanation. On the night the prosecutor marshal was murdered, you were not the first one to show up on the scene.
What?
Oh, we're not done yet. Chief Gant got there before you.
Snap, crackle, and pop.
Rice Krispies.
Sponsor. But couldn't the defendant have simply missed a piece?
No. I'm afraid that's unlikely. The pieces are too big for anyone to miss, let alone an ace detective.
Oh, burn. That well may be, but everyone makes mistakes. Even I wasted an entire day looking for my dentures. They were in my mouth all along. Can you believe that? Okay.
Well, let that one go. Have you forgotten, Your Honor? When this witness arrived at the scene, the jar was already broken.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah.
There's no way a name could have been written on a shattered jar. Another person discovered the scene prior to the witness.
I hope you're not implying this person was Chief Gant. At the time, he was looking for Doc downstairs. Besides, even if he was there first, why would he break the jar? He's defending this dude, man.
I know, he's like, but he's our friend! The question is, if he did arrive there first, why did he hide the fact for 2 years?
Yes.
Well, Your Honor? Can you answer us that?
No! Yep. Well, that happened.
Why is he so upset?
Chief Gant is my buddy. Wait, I'm not the one on trial here.
David Gant arrived at the crime scene prior to the witness. He proceeded to break the jar and purposely hid one of the broken pieces. Question: what is this action called? Fabrication.
But why would Chief Gant do that?
In light of what happened afterwards, isn't it clear?
Duh. What happened afterwards?
Discovering the scene, Lana Sky believed her sister Emma killed the victim. Determined to help her sister, she sought Gant's aid. Lending her his aid, Gant helped her create evidence that incriminated Dark, sparing Emma. And here's the reason. The reason why Miss Sky became the Chief's puppet.
No, I did it on my own. Please, sis, stop trying to protect the Chief. I can't watch you suffer anymore for my sake. No, you didn't. It wasn't you, Emma. You didn't kill anyone. Don't believe anything Mr. Wright says. Defense attorneys make up the most foul lies to defend their clients.
Foul lies? Oh, imagine that coming from my own client.
I know. You were best friends with Mia. How can you say that? She'd be rolling around in her grave whoa.
Aww.
Oh,
Why'd you say that?
sorry. That was inappropriate, Skinny. How dare you? I guess you do seem the type to twist the truth. Excuse me?
You... What? You bastard? Wait a minute. Wait. What if... Oh, man. We're still smack dab in the middle of Gant's trap.
Ooh, snap. Is something...
Crackle.
Pop.
There we go.
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
Lana may be right after all. What do you mean, right?
So, you do tell foul lies then, Mr. Wright?
Besides that, Miss Sky, please testify once more.
But...
If evidence was fabricated behind your back, then Emma's accidental killing of Prosecutor Marshall might also be a lie. This is what happens when you inhale too quickly.
But I do remember knocking over Mr. Marshall.
Miss Sky, if you will.
Oh, snap. I can't.
There's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
Yeah.
This cross-examination may not change a thing. However, there is a possibility that it will, if you tell us the truth.
Very well. I'll testify about what I really saw. Yay! Alright, the witness may testify once more for the final time, so I can go eat my lunch. Yay!
You ate so much earlier. Well, actually, that was like yesterday or 2 days when he had so much from the stars food.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Okay, but I think that'll do it for this episode, guys. So thank you so very much for watching, and we are getting close, so very close.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, close.
You're not paying
Like,
attention, are you?
I was. I just couldn't think of words.
Okay, guys, if no one's told you that they love you today, I do very much.
Bye.
Bye!
Yeah, that's a good way to end it.